Starlink database updated. Proximity alert. Multiple hostiles detected.
One of those robot things from earlier. Too many of them.
Base destroyed.
I sent Thicket to put down a beacon, and he set it right next to an imp hive. Stars know...
They're going down.
Dude, you just made friends with an alien! That's like historical!
Yeah, he kinda looked like an iguana. Guess all those sci-fi books I read were right, huh?
Iguana? That...
What can you tell me about this imp hive?
Imps. Such nasty little machines. Of all the Legion, they irk me the most. I find the best way to handle them is, well, not to handle them at all. But I hear combustion works.
So... fire? I think we can handle that.
Enemy analysis complete. Structural weakness identified.
Coming up on the hive. These little freaks again. It's on my ship. All right, that imp hive won't be a problem anymore.
Ah, wonderful. No hive, no imps. Just the way I like it. I have some Electrum waiting here for you, as promised.
Oh, our ship actually takes Nova.
Nova? Where did you say you were from?
Well, most of us are from a planet called Earth.
Chicago here, west side.
Well, the only way to get Nova here is to salvage the core from an extractor. But, well, it should appear on your map.
Interesting. Now that we have helped this observatory, our visibility on the planet has increased.
There's the Legion extractor. Looks like that's our target.
A word of warning. Extractors are Legion machines. Before my time, they were easy to salvage. But since the reawakening, they defend themselves most efficiently. But you all seem desperate. They're competent enough. Just bring the core to me and we'll be done.
We got some kind of storm up ahead.
Ah, yes. The extractor should be just inside.
All right.
Enemy analysis complete. Siege weaponry recommended.
This thing's gonna be a challenge. Not that I can't handle it. Just want to confirm we're all on board.
It's the only idea we have.
Enemy down.
Good work. Now retrieve that core so we can be on our way.
The core is in the center of the extractor. Get a good hold on it and pull back. Just not too hard.
Got the core.
Interstellar. Nova is such a rarity, you could make quite a fortune with your skills.
I don't get it. Can't you just make more Nova?
If only we could. Sadly, while there is plenty of Electrum to be found, no one knows how to refine it. So the only Nova left is inside those machines. And well, we're not all as brave as you are.
Wow. I wonder if St. Grant knows about this.
What was that?
Our captain, St. Grant. He learned how to create Nova. That's how we got here.
Your captain can make Nova? My stars, why didn't you say so? Knowledge of that kind could upset the entire system. And you say he's missing?
That's why we're here.
I see. Fascinating.
What is that thing up ahead? It's some kind of tower. I wonder who built it.
work.
Try switching up your weapons. Everything I know about Warden Spires tells me that's the key.
Starlink database updated. Analysis. The may be more easily dislodged if targeted with heat weaponry.
Oh, you're back.
Okay, I got your core. Now where's my fuel?
Outstanding. Extracting the Nova should take just a moment. I'll need to arrange for a replacement.
A replacement?
Well, you have a captain to find, don't you? A captain that can make Nova, no less. Your crew could use a local... Oh, you're back.
Not my call to make. You'll have to meet the others.
Then it sounds like a sabbatical is in order. I will meet you there. Just have to find that darn assistant.
All right, guys, I got the Nova. I also got an asset that might be able to help.
That's great work, Razor. We could definitely use the help. See you soon.
Almost there.
Good. Once we get the Nova loaded, we should be ready to go.
And then we find St. Grant.
That's right.
Yeah, unless he's... you know.
Levi, what the heck?
What? I hope he isn't. I'm just saying.
Don't worry, he's our captain. We won't let him down.
I'm here. How do I transfer this stuff?
Open your ship's computer. You'll be able to launch the repair sequence from the Equinox screen. Nice. If we get the chance, we should look into upgrading the Equinox even more. Until then, let's see if this works.
This was a precision strike. They must have tracked our core through the hull.
Well, this isn't enough Nova to draw anyone's attention, that's for sure. But Mason's calculations are right. Should be just enough to get us airborne again.
Yeah, just enough to be blown to pieces.
Hit it, Chase!
Flight capabilities restored.
You're all set. Join us in orbit and we'll regroup.
Finally. See you all soon.
All right, I'm ready.
Starlink database updated.
This was a precision strike.
I have waited so long for this. I foresaw this moment many years ago. The Wardens showed me, and now the gift appears. The time has come to harvest Nova.
Nova?
When the Warden gods departed so long ago, they took with them the secrets to Nova. You must feed my legion.
Look, if you want Nova, it's no trouble. But first, I'm gonna need to get back to my crew.
Your crew is lost. You will show me how to make Nova. And you will kneel before your Warden.
Thanks, Judge.
Listen. I got contacts. They might know who took St. Grant. Let's talk to them first.
This is the only intel I trust. The Legion's got a hierarchy, and orders gotta come from somewhere. Let's crack a few more open and see where that gets us.
That's not very diplomatic, but it could work.
What are we waiting for? Let's get out there.
Levi, come on.
Hold on. I need to show you something. Open your ship's computer. Each time you master a weapon or ship, you can come here to gain new abilities and advantages in combat.
So the Legion have to be connected to St. Grand's capture.
An interesting theory. But our research points to the fact that the Legion are not intelligent.
Which means someone's controlling them. We just need to find out who.
Wow. You guys sound just like a prospector I know. That Haven old-timer was always on about the Legion hierarchy.
Great. I'll go talk to him.
Wait. I meant you guys are nuts. Are all humans this dense?
Look, I saw the ones who took St. Grand. They weren't robots. If this guy's got a theory about that, we should hear it.
Fine. If you guys want to talk to Eli, go ahead. But I'm warning you, he's a little on the cranky side.
You sure that's not just when he's talking to you?
Oh, so you do have a sense of humor. Good to know.
Be advised, the sandworm is in pursuit. Reminder, samples of flora like this are highly sought after by observatories.
One down.
The Eye of Karit, an impact crater caused by a device of unknown origin. I hypothesize that it was something the Wardens used, which ended up here by accident.
there, my friend. Scans indicate you've got an extremely rare floral specimen with you.
Oh, you're back.
I'm so busy marking locations where we need our beacons deployed, I don't have time to actually deploy them. Would you mind helping me out?
I can do that.
Excellent. I've indicated which beacon needs delivery. Retrieve it, and we'll find it a home.
Gotcha.
Proximity alert. Outlaw fortifications detected.
This looks like a good place to deploy the tower. Not to tell you how to do your job or anything.
Normal weaponry is ineffective against target shield. Reflect turret projectiles with your active shield to lower its defenses.
Systems green. Visual radius increased. Nice work. Check your map to see what it's revealed. And don't be afraid to deploy other towers if you find them lying around.
Stay safe out here.
Analysis. Turret projectiles with your active shield to lower its defenses. Starlink database updated. fire. Recommend you reflect turret projectiles with your active shield to disable it. Normal weaponry is ineffective against target shield. Reflect turret projectiles with your active shield to lower its defenses.
There goes the fuse box. Turrets should be disabled for good.
Got you!
Reminder, corrupted Nova samples like this are a valuable resource. It will fetch a high price at any outpost. Normal weaponry is ineffective against target shield. Reflect turret projectiles with your active shield to lower its defenses.
hyperdrive is back up. Just don't run into any asteroids. We only got so many spare parts around here.
Thanks. I'll try to be careful.
Starlink database updated. Warning. Incoming outlaw hyperspace trap. Drakes detected. Hyperdrive disrupted.
Getting knocked out of hyperdrive. Wait, those Drakes. Are they chasing someone? Sage, open comms.
Channel open.
Hey, pilot. Looks like you could use a hand.
Beat it before I beat you.
You sure about that?
What do you know, brain? Maybe I'm luring Legion into my trap. But so long as you're here, I'll let you take a few pot shots at him.
Nice to meet you too. Got one.
Nothing like a good battle to get the blood pumping. You're all right, pal. Even though you got a puny ship.
Puny? It's the same size as yours.
Ha! Feisty too. I like it. Maybe we'll meet again.
One code. Shoot first, talk never.
Man, this place is a freaking danger zone.
It's Atlas, kid. Our space has all kinds of loot caches and shipwrecks. And if it's worth picking over, it's worth fighting over. Why else do you think those Drakes were after me?
We expeditions stay within our planetary gravity wells for a reason. Even the prospectors rarely see space these days.
See? Even the eggheads got street smarts. It's the way we live. Or else we don't.
Okay, just made it to Haven. Wow, the view definitely beats the last one. Might be hard to spot your friend, though.
Just keep your eye out for an old refinery. Should be near a river.
I'll do my best.
So, Shade, have you known this guy long? No offense, but you don't seem like someone who makes friends with, well, anyone.
Hey, I never said we were friends. We met back when he was still taking jobs. He used to be one of the baddest bounty hunters around. Used to be. Eli's like 300 years old. Saw too much of the world and stopped making sense of it, I guess. Always ranting about the world being secretly run by Krakna or whatever. One day he just packed it in and set up his own digs.
I know the feeling. When I started developing Starlink, I tried to get funding. Everyone thought I was crazy.
Well, jury's still out on that.
Get off! Yes! That's what I'm talking about! Orbital cannon ready. Equinox, fire on my mark.
Coming for you, mud rat! Oops! Did I get you?
Starlink database updated.
I sniffed out an outlaw hideout. I sent it to your map.
Reminder, corrupted Nova samples like this are a valuable resource. It will fetch a high price at any outpost. Analysis, the Nova may be more easily dislodged if targeted with heat weaponry. Proximity alert. Outlaw fortifications detected.
Looks like the refinery's up ahead.
Hold it right there. You're on private property. Move along before you make another mistake.
I know. I just need a second of your time. My friend Shade said when it comes to the Legion, you know more than anyone. I'm hoping that was true?
Shade? That meter never listened to a word I said.
Okay, forget about Shade. Just answer a few questions and I'll be out of your hair. I mean, leaves. Feathers?
Uh-huh. Here's the deal. I ain't in the business of being made a fool. You want me to play along? You're gonna have to make it worth my while. My refinery's been combing the area for minerals, but there's a couple of types we're still missing. You scare up a rare one for me. Maybe we talk.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Dude, that's awesome! Another alien, bro, for the win!
Just remember why we're here. Friends are good, information is better.
Thank you so much. Now I can return to my studies.
All right, you're looking for a shiny rock about half the size of your ship. Chip off a chunk and bring it on back.
Warning. Prickle burr attached. Throw or attack the prickle burr to dislodge it.
Tow engaged.
Warning. Prickle burr attached. Throw or attack the prickle burr to dislodge it.
That'll do. Tell you what, this refinery churns out electrum by the bucket. Since you did me a favor, I'll throw some of that electrum your way from time to time. All right, let's talk. You want to know about the underground, the gears running beneath our boots, our feathered foes behind the masks.
We want to know if someone's controlling the Legion. We think they took our captain.
Doubt it. Grax doesn't like to show his face.
Grax? Is he the one who sent Drakes after us?
Drakes are his eyes and ears. He wouldn't have come himself unless they spotted something real pretty. Seems you piqued his interest. Why don't you help us both out and see for yourself? The Legion Drake crashed here not too long ago. You hacked that core of his, and that'll give you an idea about how the Legion and Grax talk. Just let me know what you find.
On it!
Starlink database updated.
That is a krill heart pellet. They can't digest the bones of their prey, so they like puke them up. Ugh, ew.
Be advised, I am detecting a rare form of electral energy nearby.
Looks like I'm nearing the crash site.
That info you want's lodged inside, so you'll need to hack it. Just make sure you stick close by. Otherwise, that hack will sever. Good luck.
Launching data decryption. Warning. Legion reinforcements have arrived.
Orbital strike incoming!
Warning. Legion reinforcements incoming. Caution. Legion forces on arrival.
That's all of it. The data's a little garbled, but I got a read on that SOS.
I'm all over it.
You think it's this Grax guy?
Ha! What an unfortunate name to have.
You're giving Eli too much credit. I think he believes it's actually Grax controlling the Legion. Like, the literal Grax.
Dude, I'm sorry. I am so lost. What's a Grax?
Ah, a formidable creature. Legend has it he was born hundreds of years ago in a forgotten tomb.
Or he lives on the sun and communes with the ancient wardens. Depends on the story.
Oh, so he's the boogeyman. But like, real?
It's just a tale outlaws tell each other. I wouldn't worry.
Warning. Prickle burr attached. Throw or attack the prickle burr to dislodge it. Corruption detected on nearby fauna.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. What's that in the distance?
Ah, that is a warden spire. A relic of a long-forgotten era once said to hold valuable treasures to those who dare disturb it.
However, they haven't been active for centuries. Still, they do remain well guarded.
So you're telling me the Legion army is controlled by an old tower?
That's where the signal leads.
Hopefully, we're about to find out why. Hey, I think the spire's reacting to my weapon. Wonder what a different one would do. It's opening.
Fascinating. I'm reading a very faint power signal. Imagine the data we could collect if we add power to the other spires.
For now, let's just grab what's inside and see what we find.
My stars. That's advanced warden technology. A modification once used to specialize their ancient spacecrafts.
Cool. I wonder if it will work on my ship.
Ah, indeed. I believe it could integrate with our ships quite well. In fact, if the other spires are active, there may be several modifications we could use.
Well, why don't we give this mod a shot? Open your ship's computer. Any mods we collect will show up here. You can use them to beef up your ship and tune your weapons to your liking.
Sweet. So what about the signal?
The Drake definitely pinged the spire, but it's hard to tell where it went from there. For now, we should head back to the refinery and tell Eli what we found.
Razor, I noticed something peculiar about the Warden Spire. It carries the same signature as St. Grand's artifact.
The artifact Shade got us? But that means St. Grand was after Warden technology.
I believe so. It is my conclusion that the artifact is part of the Legion's communication network. If we learn to decipher it, we may be able to intercept Legion transmissions.
And then we can find where they took St. Grand. Judge, you're a genius! So, how do we decipher it?
Such an analysis will take incredible computing power, but it can be done. We will need Electrum, and a lot of it.
Then we should continue to the refinery. The Prospector may be able to help.
Seems like we're still missing a few things from the crash. I've added a new objective to your mission tracker. Check it out. Hey guys, damage report says a bunch of data canisters from St. Grand's lab got spaced when we were attacked. They came down planet-side, uploading the impact site.
That's not just data. That's his life's work. His dreams.
It's Nova research. And a security risk.
We need to get those canisters back.
No hard drive gets left behind?
The data canisters are hardwired with transponders that'll make them a whole lot easier to find.
Hack successful. Legion data received and processed.